Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Page Between Oracle channel. I am Paige, and we're here to do your weekly read beginning October 19th. Thank you all for being here. Those brand new, those returning, welcome. Welcome back. I do hope the message you came here to receive is here for you. And I also want to point out that we realize your birthday starts later this week. And we are really looking forward to celebrating your birthday each and every day of your birthday season with you. I do hope that the start of this week, or your birthday season at the end of this week, is very fulfilling for you. And we will talk more about your birthday season next week. But those that are celebrating this week, I hope that you have a very joyous birthday and a very happy ensuing year. So for career and finance, we're going to begin with, we're going to use Animal Guides Tarot. For relationships, soul coaching, and for general and daily, witching hour. And since we're in the Halloween season, we'll just set this book aside since we're not too familiar with this book. And I want to give you insights where I can for your, so that you can intuit your read. We're going to begin with the Raise Your Vibration Oracle. All of the decks have been pre-shuffled. And, you know, I always like to tell you and remind you, the more we use our intuition, the more it strengthens, which is what we promote here on our channel. Messages and energies for Scorpio week beginning October 19th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I am a light in the world. I love that card next to our candle. On the bottom, let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. That's kind of cute, right? Very cute. Okay, but very true too. All right, let's move on to career and finance for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, week beginning October 19th. Messages and energies coming through for Scorpio. Seven of Air. I'll tell you, Scorpio, this has come out in a few readings so far. Caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. King of Water. Warm-hearted, devoted, loving, faithful. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. The High Priestess. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, and as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. The next card out would be Ace of Earth. I love this card for you. You can expect a windfall of abundance such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job, promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. And then on the bottom, Ace of Water. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of a romance love, the rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. What I'm doing, Scorpio, is that the card that was next out is kind of peeking out here so that when you intuit your reads, you can use that as a reference. Let's move on to relationships for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, week beginning October 19th. Messages and energies for Scorpio. Healing. Breakthrough. Essence. Next card out would be Radiance. And then on the bottom, beauty. Let's see how we can do this. There. Let's move on to general and daily for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Week beginning October 19th. Enter at your own risk. Pause. Okay, we're going to see what that card's about. Feeding crows, transformation. Cloak and dagger, deception. Yeah, we'll see what all these cards are about. I have a feeling that the pictures on the deck is much worse than what you should consider. But again, this is your read, and you need to interpret and intuit your own read. On the bottom, here we go, familiar, deep bonds. I love this card because every time it comes out for myself, there is a familiar furry friend around, and it's so lovely to see. So let's start with enter at own risk. Let's see what that's all about. We'll start with the Tarot Companion. Yeah, the Tarot Companion is like the Hangman. Keywords: pause, wait for confirmation. It's okay to say no. The answer to your question is no. But again, use your own intuition and, kind of just look at take more of your intuition into what you see in the card. Let's put it that way. Remember, it's Halloween, and that's why we're using these cards. It's all in fun. We're trying to just kind of use the message out, and it is the Hanged Man message. Feeding crows is the Six of Swords Tarot Companion. Transformation, seeking knowledge, seeking beauty in unexpected places. And, when I see a lot of crows, I actually do keep that in mind. It is the Swords card. It's air, it's brain, it's thoughts. So just kind of keep that in mind as you go through what you're going through. All right, let's go on to number 7. This one's really kind of eerie. The picture anyway. Seven of Swords, which is, here we go, Seven of Swords is right here, Seven of Air. Same thing. See, this one reads better than this picture, right? Okay. Scheming, deception, escapism, sabotage, protecting yourself. Seven of Swords is the companion. Let me look at the 4. Excuse me, please. Have to get some water here. Okay, so familiar is companionship, deep bonds, lifelong connections. Tarot Companion is the 2 of Cups. I'm looking at the colors briefly, and I see beauty with the breakthrough and let your inner fire warm you. See it here. You do have a lot of cards. What I see in your cards, if you don't mind me saying, and I don't do it very often, you're kind of on an edge right now. You're looking to the what ifs, and you're looking to, but I want to break through and go on. And that's what I see in your cards, a lot of. And I'm excited to see your next read because I have a feeling that you're going to move forward to where, well, you're going to move wherever you need to be, but I'm excited to see if you move forward, if that is the direction where you need to be. And everyone is different, of course, but okay. And everyone has a different reason and the purpose for these cards. And that's why I don't like to read too much into them. I like to leave it for you to interpret on your own. And I hope that you still are able to do that with this read. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. I hope you've had a chance to pause the video or take a snapshot of the cards so that you can intuit your read. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, take care.